Hey everyone, Ben's95 and I'm back with a new video, and in this one I'm going to be showing you my recent record finds from the mall from last month. Basically what I have is about 7 records that I'm going to show you. Some are used, some are reissues, new stuff, and and as you can see, this is a bit of a different angle because I recently got a new case for my phone. Actually, I got a whole new phone, and the case that I have on does not have a stand, so I had to put it basically in another spot. So technically it's hanging on my bed right now, but anyways, that's not important. What's important is the records, and that's what I'm going to get to right now. So without further ado, let's begin the video. First record I'm going to show you is by Elton John. This is Tumbleweed Connection. Here's the gatefold. This features Bernie Taupin, his partner in crime. Yeah, so this is a good album. Elton John didn't quite find his sound yet, but nonetheless, it's still a good album. It's like country rock, roots rock, kind of a bit of a an Americana style sound, but yeah, it's a good listen. The reason why I got this was because I wanted to get more from Elton John in his 70s catalog, or his 70s the 70s work, and the other reason being is because of the documentary, or the biopic, the musical biopic that just came out this year on Elton John, called Rocket Man, which I had just recently seen, and I think it's a great biopic that I highly recommend you check out if you're a fan of musical biopics or just Elton John in general. But yeah, again, this record's pretty good, and I'm glad I have some more by Elton John to add to the collection. Next is by Aerosmith. This is Aerosmith Live bootleg. It's a double live album from 1978. Here's the gatefold. And I'll show you the inserts. Basically has a bit of a write-up on every song that is featured on this album, including the dates that they were done. Some photos of the band. So yeah, basically this was done from during the tour supporting Draw the Line, and there's actually one song on here that's on side 4. Let's just show you the insert. Yeah, so side 4 has a song, 2 songs actually. I Ain't Got You, Mother Popcorn. And the description says it's taken from a stereo simulcast of our gig at Pal's Mall in 1973. Rough sound quality, but we couldn't resist beating the bootleggers. So this was from Boston, April 23rd, 1973. So yeah. It's a good, live album. It's not as good as, say, the better live albums of the time, but it's still, still a good listen. Glad to have some more by Aerosmith, or it's a good addition to my Aerosmith discography. Next is by The Laws. This is their self-titled album from 1990, and this was their only release. Produced by Steve Lillywhite, with the exception of the song, their biggest hit, of course, There She Goes, which was produced by Bob Andrews. And it features a couple other really good songs on here, like Son of a Gun and Timeless Melody. So yeah, it's really good, you know, early kind of pre-Brit pop music. This is really good stuff. I'm happy to have come across this. Next is Turn on the Music Machine by The Music Machine. And this is, you know, some really good psych garage music from 1966. And it has a bit of like this right up here. Congratulations, you have just purchased a most unique machine. It has 5 moving parts but uses no oil. It runs on high octane acceptance. Its components are soul unity, communication, and originality. It will never clang, rattle, ping, knock, hiss, or break down. Occasionally it will hum, for its parts, though intricate and precise, are by no means delicate. From time to time, this machine may require a tune-up, but at no expense or inconvenience to the consumer. Major or minor adjustments are possible only through the developing factory's original sound. These adjustments are necessary, however, your machine is quite flexible yet solid and made to last. And, you know, general information, research 4 years, testing and development 1 year, parts 5, maintenance none. All parts are factory equipment with the exception of optional armchair seat belts for listening. The music machine and or original sound will not be responsible for the emotional involvement imparted to consumers or the ensuing consequences. Operating instructions: remove wax disc from jacket, place on turntable, and adjust treble, bass, and volume. Turn on. Caution: keep away from the old at heart. And yeah, this is some really good garage psych. Features the songs Talk Talk, that's their most well-known song from this record. Trouble, Cherry Cherry, cover of the Beatles' Taxman. Some other drum, Masculine Intuition, The People in Me, CC Rider, Wrong, cover of Question Mark and the Mysterians' 96 Tears, Come On In, and Hey Joe, which of course, you know, everybody knows Jimi Hendrix did. And yeah, this is, again, like I said, this is some really, really good garage psych that I'm happy to have stumbled upon. And this one I'm really happy to have gotten recently. This is the 40th anniversary reissue of Joy Division's first album, Unknown Pleasures. And this is on back cover. Factory 1040, a Factory Records product, as you can see right there. And this is on red vinyl. Really nice ruby red vinyl. And this record is really something else. I mean, all these years I've really admired Joy Division for who they were as a band, you know. Of course, they're known for being very dark, you know, doom and gloom type sounding band. Technically they're a post-punk band, but they're also very much a goth rock band. And, you know, they just really have some great music. And this is the album that features the songs Disorder and I believe Shadowplay. Yeah, Shadowplay's on here. And my personal favorite song by them is She's Lost Control. And it's got a textured cover here. Really nice. I'm really happy to have this record. And these are the last 2 records that I got recently. The Honey Drippers, Volume 1. This is a side project of Robert Plant's from 1985. It features Jimmy Page and Jeff Beck on the record. I Get a Thrill, Sea of Love, I Got a Woman, Young Boy Blues, Rockin' at Midnight. Basically, from what I know, it's like rock and roll music, you know, jump blues. I haven't heard it. I haven't listened to it yet, but it's something I'm looking forward to listening to. Most definitely. And finally, we have the second album by Tom Waits. This is The Heart of Saturday Night. And for a second, I thought this was a gatefold, but yeah. I don't really know too much like of what Tom Waits sounds like, you know, because I've heard probably one song by Tom Waits, and you know, this is one of his early records from, you know, the '70s, and I'm not really sure what I'm expecting, but I'm hoping to, you know, expect good things. So I'm happy to have finally owned something of his, you know, to add to my record collection. So yeah, looking forward to listening to this. And that pretty much does it for my record finds from the month of June. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll be back again sometime this month with some more records, and yeah, and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you in due time. So stay tuned, and again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.